What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I had so many people request this video right here, and they say they couldn't find it and they really want to hear it because they want to show it to people. I'm finna hit you with the re-upload. This is it right here, man. Peace. It was from about 2 years ago. This is a video, man. Listen. The mothers out there, the fathers out there, the grandparents, the grandfathers, the sisters, the brothers, the nieces, the nephews, the uncles, the aunts, the cousins, the close friends, family, friends, and relatives. If you have kids that I'm going to say are 17 and under, even older though, if need be, but 17 and under. Because see, 17 and under, you still a part of the juvenile correction system. But now, depending on the crime, you know what I'm saying, you can be tried as an adult. Girl or boys. Man, go get you, man, listen, let me tell you something. Mothers and fathers, especially. You got these little young kids, man, these young boys that's out here in the streets. They wilding out. They doing whatever. This is to them. I'm speaking strictly to them. Not to y'all, but to them. But you need to go get them and let them hear this. That's what you need to do. You need to go get them and let them hear this. I witnessed today my partner's son, 15 years old, get into some gunplay on the runway. He gone. He not dead. But he going to jail now. He going to jail. He going to do a whole lot of time now for what just took place. Man, listen. I make a lot of videos, y'all. Young dudes, your homies. You know, girls too if you in that life. But homies, if you in this life, if you in this life where you know you packing these guns, handguns, chopper sticks, blickies, whatever y'all call them in this day and age. And you feel it make you cool. You feel it makes you a big man. You feel it makes you somebody that's not to be messed with. If y'all feeling that way, it's a false bravado, homie. It's false. It's not. It's wrong. Because the same way you feeling about it, the next youngsters out there that's in y'all age group or whatever, even older or younger, they got the same thing, homie, and they feeling the same way about it. You know, a lot of times y'all want to pull these guns and talk crazy, and you expect for somebody to get scared, bow down, run, or whatever. But you got people out there, homie, that ain't gonna run. You got people out there that ain't gonna bow down. You got youngsters out there that's not scared. So what does that do? It puts you in a position to where either you gonna shoot them now, or you just gonna keep woofing and put your gun up and look like a buster, or you gonna let them take it from you. It all turned out bad, homie. It all turns out bad. Because now a lot of times you put yourself in a position where now you gotta show out. You done did all this in front of the little girls. You done did all this in front of your homeboys. You done did all this. Now you got to show and prove, and you pull that trigger. Whether it's a fully loaded clip, or whether it's semi-automatic clip, or whether it's just a revolver, you pull the trigger. Now what? You a big man? You strong? You powerful? You tough? You did what you felt you had to do? Okay, now it's another part to that. Now the other part to that is when half the people that's standing around out there when you did it, or know about what you did because you done ran your mouth about it, when they tell on you. When them cameras that's on everybody's doorway, that's up on the walls, that's up on the top of buildings, that's on street lights, when them cameras catch you. And a week later, now you in the detective's office. Now you in the county jail on your way to prison. Different state got different laws. But now you on your way to prison for a long time, homie. So you think in your mind, oh, it ain't nothing, I can do it. You say that now. Man, I seen so many, man, in the last 40-some years, man, I did almost all of them. Between juvenile facilities on up to prison. In the last 40-some years, the majority of that 40-some years, homie, was spent behind bars. So I know. I wish somebody would explain to me then what I'm trying to explain to y'all now. It won't register until 2-3 days later. I've seen it a million times. Here it is, they killed somebody Monday. They shot somebody Monday. Now they in the county jail Wednesday. By that following Monday, they crying. Mama, come get me out. Daddy, come get me out. Or if they got a girlfriend, man, help me get my bail. Because they don't want to be in there no more. They don't like it no more. You can't go to sleep when you want to go to sleep. You can't sleep for as long as you want to sleep. You can't eat when you want to eat. You got to get up. Now you got a bunch of dudes in there who don't care nothing about you. They don't care how tough you think you are. Because you got to run them fades now. Depending on what state you're in. You got people in there going to take your stuff. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care that your mama love you. They don't care that your grandmama love you. They don't care that your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your kids, or your girlfriend loves you. They don't give a dang about that, homie. Because they don't love you. You're going to have to get in there and get savage. Man, you youngsters know y'all don't like fighting. But you're going to have to in there. They going to take stuff from you that you don't want took from you. They going to take stuff from you that you don't want taken from you. If you can't defend yourself, they going to take your phone time from you. You don't get to get on the phone and call mama and cry to come get me. They going to take your food from you. And when you catch store, if you can't protect your store and defend yourself, they going to take that from you. You don't get to eat your cookies and soups that you just bought with the money your girlfriend or your mama sent you. They gonna take your shoes from you. Now, fool, walk around barefooted. You ain't tough enough to walk around with shoes on no more. We need these. Your clothes, your soap, your deodorant, your toothpaste, your pride. And if you get put in the wrong situation, they'll take your manhood from you. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, them boys will, to where you showing up be crying. I done seen it over and over, y'all. But y'all don't realize that. You youngsters, y'all don't realize that, man. All y'all think about is in the moment. I want to hang with my partners. I want to look tough with my partners. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in certain states that's really, really highly gang-oriented, I want to bang. I want to kick it with the homies. We're going to put work in. We're going to do all this. But then it gets sure enough real when you go do this because you feel you obligated to do it because you down for the set.
Football has been a part of my life since I can remember. There's a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings. And music is what keeps me focused.
Bad on you when the same dudes that was in the car with you be the same ones that point you out on that stand. They be the same ones that send you to prison for another 70, 80 years of your life. Basically, they sending you there to die. It ain't nice, homie. Them hard beds, them steel floors, it ain't nice. All them other races that don't care nothing about you. And then you got to deal with half the people that's all the same race as you don't care nothing about you. You don't realize it till it's too late, man. I'm telling you this now, hoping that it sink in before it's too late. Before it's too late. It's a big difference, man, when you sleeping on a bed made out of steel with a mattress that thin versus the bed you in now. Man, y'all need to just stop, man, and look at when you going into churches, when you going into Popeyes, when you going into the KFC and you ordering what you want to eat, when you want to eat it, how you want to eat it, made up, shaped up, twisted up, and presented to you how you want to eat it. Versus get up, Child call. Let's go, clear the door. And you walk through that line, and the people putting that food on your plate that look like some Bigfoot stepped on. And you eat it or you don't eat it. They don't give a dang if your stomach touch your back. This is what we serving you. It ain't Burger King no more, have it your way. It's the prison system's way. But see, y'all wasn't thinking about that when you was in the street with them guns. See, let me show you something, man. A lot of y'all not built for that thing, man. Y'all not built for it. You got to check them guns in at the back gate. A lot of y'all don't know what it is to do hand-to-hand combat. A lot of y'all don't know what it is to look a man dead in his eyes and have to try to kill him. Because why? He's looking you dead in your eyes, trying to kill you with a blade that's longer than you. Your body is thick. That when he sank it in you, it'll go in your chest and come out your back. Y'all don't want that, man. Y'all not built for that, homie. But when you go behind them bars, you ain't got no choice but to be built for it now. Because it's going to come like that. You got dudes walking around. I'm a big dude, me personally. I'm a big dude. I know I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2". Well, you could say 6'3". Man, I weigh 355. You got dudes in that prison system, man, that make me look like a crumb. You feel what I'm saying? That even I look up and say, God dang, this fool big. You feel what I'm saying? And when you come, that's their world. When you come into their world, they gonna look at you like you a piece of meat, homie. They gonna look at you because they know now that you ain't nothing but a lamb. But y'all think y'all tough. Y'all don't take what I'm saying as offensive to y'all. I'm just giving it to you in the real. And when they come for you, you know what they gonna tell you? Welcome to my world. You had to check them guns in at the back gate. You ain't got that gun no more, son. You can't drive past me at 80 miles an hour and shoot up everything on the streets. No, homie. You got to look me in my face and do something to me if you don't want me to do something to you. And if it ain't in you, homie, you seen a bad day. But why go through it when you can stop it now? You can stop it now, homie. Love don't love nobody. You got to love yourself. You got to love your family, man. See, I didn't know no better. I loved the streets more than I loved my family because I was young and stupid. And it took me many, many years to realize that the streets didn't love me the way my family loved me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a million nights when you up in there and you hear them bars closing. You can't win. You ain't going to never outlast that steel and that cement. It was there before you was born. It's been there your whole life on this planet. And it's going to be there when you dead and gone, man. You not going to win against that steel and that cement, homie. You're not going to win. You're not going to outlast it. You're not going to outfight it. You can't whoop it. It's going to whoop you. It's going to whoop you, man. It don't have to whoop you to the point to where you just lay down and give up, which a whole lot going to do that. But it'll whoop you to the point to where you say, man, why did I do what I did? If I could just go back in time and do it different. If I could just have one more chance. One more chance. Do you know how many dudes sitting in prison all around the United States, in the feds and the states, that plead and when they behind closed door, cry real tears and tell God, if you just give me one more chance, I promise you I'll do it right. God, if you just give me one more chance, I promise you I'll do it right. The majority of them ain't gonna get that chance. The majority of them not gonna get that chance, homie. And if you listen, and if you on the streets right now, and you listen to me, and you listen to what I'm saying, this is your chance. This is your chance, homie. Don't blow it. Put them guns down, man. Put them guns down. You know, it's a saying, if you live by it, you die by it, homie. You got some people, homie, that's in prison never coming home, but they are considered the lucky ones. The unlucky ones are the ones that's over there in that field that's making a hump in the ground right now.
Get this extremely.
A lot of y'all think, well, if I go in, you know, I got homeboys in there. My homeboys gonna look out for me. Man, your homeboys a lot of times gonna be the one that's gonna turn on you. They not the same, homie. They not the same. Yeah, y'all might have ran together when y'all was young kids, but now they been gone for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You ain't seen them. Then when you do come to prison behind them, you like, oh man, what's up? You better look into their eyes. You better look into their eyes, homie. Because when you look deep into their eyes, 9 times out of 10, homie, what you seen when y'all was kids, that look ain't gonna be there no more, homies. It ain't gonna be there no more. They don't care nothing about you. It's every man for himself when it push come to shove. And for those of y'all think that can't nobody tell you nothing, no. When you get behind them walls and you get behind them bars, somebody gonna tell you something. You don't run you no more. No, you don't run you no more. You think you do. But no, somebody gonna tell you something. Somebody gonna tell you when to get up. Somebody gonna tell you when to lay down. Somebody gonna tell you when you can use the bathroom. Somebody gonna tell you when you can go shower. Somebody gonna tell you when you can eat. Somebody gonna tell you that, homie. They gonna tell you what to wear. They gonna tell you when to wear it. They gonna tell you where to wear it. Yeah, they gonna tell you that. And a lot of times, man, you think I'm just talking about the police. No. A lot of times, it's gonna be the same dudes you locked up with. Gonna be telling you all that. I know a lot of y'all sitting there now smoking blunts, got your heat in your hand, checking me out. Man, that old fool tripping. Man, that old fool don't know what he talking about. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. All that sound good right now. All that sound good. Man, I've seen a whole lot of them come through them gates, come through them walls, come through them doors with that tough stuff. Till they get themselves. Till they get themselves. That tough stuff go out the window, man. I've seen a lot of them. You know? I've seen a lot of them. Now it's time to show that you're a man. Now it's time to show you can get out. And when I say try to get himself, a lot of places like in Alabama prison system, a lot of y'all gonna come in there. You're gonna be a part of some type of group. Now, when I was in there, like when I say, the reason why I say till they get themselves, you know, you came in and talk about you was a crip. You wasn't finna crip up in there around me for free. You had to show you was about that life. You had to show you had them hands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what was gonna happen. After dinner, meet up in such and such cell. And we gonna see how much of a man you are. We gonna see if you gonna get out for your grits and gravy. You had to fight, homie. You had to get out. A lot of y'all don't want that, man. A lot of y'all don't want that. And you had some that came in, stomped down. Arr. You know what I'm saying? Gonna fight, gonna stab, gonna kill. They come in doing it. Yeah. You got them diamonds in the rough, homie. That turned into Conan the Barbarian up in there. That's down, that's gonna get out for everything. Stuck to their word. Said they gonna come in and be killers and monsters. And they came in was killers and monsters. Whooping fools they got in front of them. Stabbing fools they got in front of them. Ooh, whoa. Rose up in the ranks. They whooped everything that came their way except for one thing, homie. One thing you ain't gonna whoop, and that's time. You're not gonna beat time. That time gonna whoop you in the end. That time gonna catch up with you. 5 years done went by. 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. You're not that guy no more. You tired. You want to go home. You don't want to fight no more. You don't want to stab no more. You don't want to put the set first in front of your family no more. You just want to go home to whatever type of family you may have left. Cause now listen to me, man. Mama dead. Daddy dead. Grandma dead. Kids grown. With kids. They going on about their life. You in there, you forgot about now. What you did when you came in, your legacy not gonna feed you. Your legacy not gonna get you out of prison. All that hardcore stuff you did all them years, it's counterproductive now. When the parole board read it in your file, no, it's no such thing as, well, you know what? You came in as a gangster. You came in as a rider. You came in wrecking shop. Well, you know what? We finna let you go. No, that's not what they gonna do. You came in as a gangster, a rider. You came in wrecking shop. We don't think you're ready for society. You're an animal. And we gonna keep you where the animals are. In this prison. You youngsters better listen. You better listen. That one night that you want to stay down, you want to go get some retaliation. You wanted to, as the youngsters say, you wanted to slide for the homies. You did that. And now you done slid right up in prison. See, I would show you, I would compare stab wounds with you. Ow. I would compare bullet wounds with you. Ow. I would compare scars in the head, you know what I'm saying, where the head been busted. I would compare those with yours. But you don't got none yet. I do. You don't have none yet. And I beg you, homie, to stop what you're doing so you don't have to get none. Because ain't nothing cool about it. Ain't nothing cool about it. Now, some of y'all might listen to me. Some of y'all might not listen to me. But for you youngsters out there that want to listen to me, man, let it go, homie. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Let it go. Let it go, man. It ain't worth it. A lot of y'all gonna hear me when I end my videos, I say, hey, gang, and don't bang, man, this Avalon. Hey, man, I'm 58 years old. I chose my path. I chose my path. But for y'all that's still young, you don't have to choose the path I chose. Because my path was a whole lot of heartache. My path was a whole lot of pain. My path was a whole lot of near-death experiences. My path was the majority of my life in prison, behind bars, away from the people who really love me, spending it with people who don't really love me. That was the path I chose. I didn't know no better. Didn't nobody talk to me then, beforehand, like I'm talking to y'all now. Heed the warning, homies. Heed the warning. It don't make you less than a man because you choose not to be a follower and go down the path that everybody else going. I guarantee you 10 years from now, when you got your own house, your own wife, your own kids, your own money, your own job, your own car, your own 401k, I promise you that you're going to look at that 10 years from now and say, you know what? I'm glad I took this route. Hey, man, I'm Cartoon, y'all. I hope you can listen to me. For those that don't, they got a place for you, man. Jail like Motel 6. They gonna leave the light on. I'm out.